Hey guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and today's video is going to be mostly a chit chat, but we'll see what we stumble across as far as what to video through the remainder of the day, the remainder of the video, whatever I get time to actually film. So today is Abigail's birthday. They're back there working on pecans. All those pecans that we've picked up, we have not shelled them yet, and it's something that really needs to get done. They've been stored in my garage, and it's relatively cool in there, but I don't want them to go rancid. I don't want to lose them. So they are working on that. It is still too wet and muddy in the garden to work in there, so this is kind of plan B. And so that's kind of what's going on today. Also, one of my nieces is going to be arriving this afternoon and staying the night over here. That was her birthday present. What she wanted for her birthday was to come and stay here at the farm with us. She wants to feed the animals and all that good stuff. So we've got that going on. And we'll just see what I can find to show you guys. And then we'll chit-chat. And I'll show you something new in the summer kitchen that I acquired yesterday for a really good deal. And we'll just go from there. We will see what all ends up happening here on the video. So, here we go. Abigail, can I show them part of your birthday gift? Abigail has already opened up her gifts today. So, this is one. I went to Hobby Lobby to look for gifts because she also got some pins. My girls, I don't know if this is a thing for other girls, they have all gotten blue jean jackets. And the thing is to put these fancy little sparkly pins. Sarah had one, Anna has one, and now Abigail has a blue jean jacket and she wanted sparkly pins. So I went to Hobby Lobby to look for sparkly pins, and they had lots of stuff that was half off. So sparkly pins were half off, but so were, look at this hat. I just saw this hat and I thought that looks like Abigail. And it was half off. So yay for that. And you got a pretty bracelet too. It was also half off as well. Pretty, pretty. So, all kinds of other gifts too. There were lots of very generous people from the YouTube channel that sent you things, right? Mm-hmm. Do you want to say anything on camera?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I did take pictures, and I'm going to try to email, message pictures for those that sent gifts of her with the gifts. So, that's the plan. It's on my to-do list. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting on Cousin to get here, you're gonna work on pecans? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna go chit-chat with everybody, and we'll do that next. Shawn said I should show you all the second chicken tractor while I had the camera out and it over here. He's out here working on it today. So, those of you that watch our past videos know he's already made one. And it's currently being used, and it was a bigger version than this one.
Yes, too heavy.
Too heavy.
Yeah,
so
a little heavy.
This one he's made pretty much the same, just at a smaller scale.
1 foot less wide, 2 foot less on the length, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it dropped a lot of weight.
Dropped the weight on there.
It made a big
You
difference.
got a girl over there under the tree. So what's left is putting in the nesting boxes, right?
So yeah, I'm going to put a nesting box in, make a little door here,
Okay.
and then put the metal, and that's it. That's ready to go.
Okay.
We're ready to put chickens in it.
And you were in the process of getting that done when we ended up throwing some meat birds in there instead.
Yes, so I made a temporary, I just used it temporarily for the meat birds, which it worked great.
Because they didn't need the nesting boxes. They weren't laying eggs.
They stayed in the bottom.
Yeah. So meat birds are now in the freezer. So this is empty again, and he's going to wrap it up. And then the next project on your summertime list is, do you know?
I've got a lot of projects. Which one do you want to get?
I'm talking about the one in the house.
Oh, the shelves.
Yes,
I
bookshelves.
have all the wood for it. I have all the wood for the bookshelves, and because the bookshelves are so large, normally I build the wood. I build shelves outside, and then we carry them inside.
Not
these are so large.
Yeah.
There's no way. So I'm going to build them outside, disassemble, make sure everything's right. Okay. Then disassemble most of it, carry the pieces in the house, and then reassemble it in place against the wall. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, because it's big.
Yeah.
All right. Ugh. Yikes. I hope there is not a spider in my hair. I walked through a spider web. You don't see a spider in my hair, do you? Look.
No.
Okay. That was not fun. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to walk out this way. Those of you that watched our live streams that we used to have, we talked about the other bookcase in the live stream, and it was supposed to be a wintertime project. Can you see my ducky? I don't know if he's showing up. I can't see anything. So we had talked about the bookshelf in the wintertime being a project, but it didn't get done. So now it's slated for summertime. So that is the plan. I'm going to head on out here to the summer kitchen, and we will have a little chit chat. Okay, so this is kind of my place where I've started coming when I need quiet because there's not too many quiet places out here. But I was going to share something with you guys. I don't have to share this with you. This is something I am choosing to share with you, and I have decided to do that for a couple reasons. Number one, I value your input, your kind input. And if I have 10,000 people watch this video, which is kind of, you know, on average, we typically hit 10,000 or more views on a video. If 10,000 people watch this video and I can get some constructive, kind input from those people, then that would be a big blessing to me. So there's that. The other reason I'm sharing this is because I do like to include you all in our lives. That's why we have the YouTube channel. We share our lives with you guys, and that has been a blessing to me. I also don't know how I will be able to film in the months to come these family vlog type videos that I do and have you all not pick up on something's going on. I actually kind of hope that you all pick up on changes and things going on. That's my hope. So I'm just going to address it right here up front and share it with you, and we will go from there. And hopefully it'll be a good thing for me, and it'll be a good thing for you, and a good thing for my family. Just goodness all the way around. Okay. So, old viewers, those that have been with us for a long time, know that I used to be pretty strict with not eating sugar and watching my diet. I would eat quite often differently from the rest of the family just because that's what was better for me. And some of the older What We Eat in a Week videos, you would especially see, this is what we're having for lunch. This is what I am having for lunch. There would be like 2 separate plates made up and things like that. So that was the norm for a long time. And I fell off the wagon. I didn't stay. I can use all kinds of excuses. The excuse that I'm going to share here is that I got busy. I got busy and I put that at the bottom of my priority list. It was just easier. It was simpler for me to eat what everybody else was eating. It took a whole lot less thought processing for me to just do that and not have something special. So I've been doing that for quite a while. I do think in the grand scheme of things, I probably eat a lot less sugar than the average American citizen, but it's definitely more than my body can handle. So there's that. There's my confession to you there. And that has caught up with me. So I had a doctor's appointment this week, and it rattled me pretty good. It was not good news. Now I don't have cancer or anything like that. I don't want you guys worrying that it's, you know, that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not good. And I am rattled, and I feel like something needs to change very, very quickly, because I want to be here for my children. I want to see my grandchildren, and whatever I have control over, I want to do the right thing. And I can't let laziness, it has to be a priority. That's my point. I have to make it a priority. And I did so good at this, especially when I was pregnant. I don't know if, okay, other mamas, if you do this too, when you are expecting that baby, you watch what you eat, you do all the things to keep yourself healthy because it's for your baby. And I did awesome with my diet and all that stuff when I was expecting a baby, but when it's just me, it falls down on the scale of importance, and that's not right, because I do still need to be here for my children, even though I'm not carrying them in my belly right now. So yeah, blood work did not come back good. Those of you that watch regularly know I already was told that my whole lymph system was clogged up. I was not detoxing. My body's just holding on to all the garbage. And I've been getting medical lymph drainage massages. I've had 3 of them now to try to get that stuff out of my body. But kind of as a parallel, my blood work showed that there's stuff like that going on elsewhere in my body. And I really need to get it under control. So my diet is changing. I'm going to say drastically. It's still whole foods, which we primarily ate was whole foods, but, you know, no sugar, maple syrup, even the healthy sugars and stuff like that. My body just does not do well with them. So I'm going to do what I've done in the past. Trim Healthy Mama has worked amazingly for me. I've used it many times over many years, just not consistently. And that's my problem. So I am going back to a hardcore Trim Healthy Mama diet. And if you watched Friday's video where I did the grocery haul, Abigail is peeking in the windows over here. I see her in her pretty hat peeking through the windows. Oh, she's a mess. She's had such a good birthday. I'll have to show you the gift that Sarah made her later as well. It's a piece of clothing. And when she went to try it on, I could hear her in the bathroom going, "Best birthday ever!" So she's having a good time. What was I saying? Janice got distracted. Trim Healthy Mama, that's what I'm using now. It's worked great for me. The Friday grocery haul video, just the video right before this one, when I did the grocery haul, I'm buying some different foods. And I'm going to have to see, how does my grocery budget. This is why keeping it a secret from you all, I think those of you that watch my grocery hauls would go, she's doing something different. Janice would not be buying this stuff at regular price. She would wait for a sale normally and stock up. I think there are some things that I'm just going to have to, on a weekly basis, buy regular price or not, just to give me different options, different healthy options for my diet. So you will probably see changes in the Friday grocery haul videos. And here's my hope. My hope by sharing this with you guys, this is accountability for me. Please, kind and loving accountability. I don't need any more guilt heaped upon me, because I already feel very guilty for how far I've let things slide. So please be kind. And my hope is 3 months from now, you will see a Janice that is healthier. That maybe I will have more energy. Oh, there's a fly. Maybe I will have more energy, hopefully, maybe physically. I will be healthier. My body does not let go of pounds easily. Don't know why. But maybe there's hope that that will happen. I was told I need to get a minimum of 10,000 steps per day. I'm now wearing one of those pedometer doodads that count your steps. I'm doing that. I am having to put more forethought into my meals. I cannot just look in the refrigerator, let's throw something together and let's make it up and then I will eat it, because it's probably not gonna be what's good for me. And I still have other family members to cook for as well. There's another special diet still in the house that I have to accommodate. And so there is some added stress there of managing all of that. But this is a good change. And I am going to show you, I acquired something yesterday too. I will flip the camera around here in a minute and I will show you my good deal that I acquired. It goes along with this whole change in lifestyle thing. So I'll flip the camera around real quick. This gadget right here is what is going to help me get those 10,000 steps in per day. So went to a thrift store. Thrift stores are awesome, you guys. And this was for sale for $30. Now I used it for the first time last night and my legs were jelly by the time I got finished with it. It doesn't have batteries or anything in it, so none of the electronic stuff works. It might work if we put new batteries in it, but I used it last night just with no lights or anything. I got my phone, I put on a YouTube video, and I just sat here, well, I stood here and watched a YouTube video while I did this. I think they called it, is it an elliptical? At the thrift store, they called it an elliptical bike. So I don't know. I don't know my exercise machines, but I will be more likely to use this. I could always go walking around the property, but I feel like I'm always busy with something else. So even if it's 9 o'clock at night, I can come out here and I can do this and get lots of steps in. And girls over here at the Playland with the kitty cat. What are you all doing? Are you playing restaurant?
No, I'm cleaning up.
You're cleaning up? Really? She will like playing up here. And you've got Twix the cat up there too.
I almost tripped in here, so we're cleaning everything up.
Oh, making it safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy and made everything off with the floor so people can't trip over.
Yeah, they don't want to trip over them. Get it off the floor.
Yeah, and also there were one dirty tail, so I cleaned it up with the
Really?
rag.
I think I'm going to go upstairs in the sewing room and see Sarah for a little bit. All right. So I surprised Sarah here. She's up here working on David's birthday gift. So when you are seeing this video, this will be posted on Monday, June 2nd, which is actually my wedding anniversary. But the day before, June 1st, was David's 14th birthday. However, we're not celebrating it on his birthday this year because we have a graduation party. We will be celebrating David's birthday on the day this video goes live. Sarah is trying to get his present finished up. Every little bits and piece of time that she has, she runs out here to the sewing room, yeah, and works on it. Okay, I'm going to show you the pattern first. She's making him kind of a Western shirt, and it's this one right here that she is working on. And she went through her fabric stash. I'm going to show them your cabinet here. This is her cabinet that she has put all of her fabric in. And I think it's so pretty. She's got it color coordinated. And she just went through and tried to find a color, you know, a pattern, lack of pattern, a solid that she thought David would like. And this is what she picked. So kind of a teal color. And let me see, there you can see one of the pockets with the contrasting thread there, because that brown thread is going to match the buttons here that she's picked to go on it. So I think he'll like it. And I have not shown them yet, Sarah, what you made for Abigail, but I am going to go in and show them that too. I thought I'd give you all a little garden update since I was right over here. The garden is very close to the summer kitchen, in case you don't know. It's just, they're right here together. The blueberries are doing good. This is comfrey right here, and it is doing very well. They're little blueberry plants. Let's see, you can see them better on here. We have lots of blueberries still ripening, so there, I got to weed again. That crabgrass, Johnson grass, whatever it is still trying to take over. So there's that. It is a muddy mess. It's still hard to get in here and do much, but we do have sweet potatoes coming up here. We have a whole bunch more still to plant. This is all comfrey coming up here. All those pretty little daisy looking flowers are all comfrey. That is comfrey over there. This is chamomile over here. And then we've got lots of green onions in these two towers here. Plus I have more green onions growing in my herb garden up closer to the house. Green beans are planted under these two arbors. However, the beans, the seed, keeps rotting. 3 times now Sarah has planted them, and it is just so wet that it rots in the ground. So we will keep trying. We really need a good green bean crop this year. Over here, the beans that did come up are a Chinese long bean. So we do have those that hopefully do produce. They were much hardier than the normal green beans that people grow. This is the potato patch, and it is getting weedy because again it's so muddy. It is hard to get in here and re-hill everything. So it looks great. I hope the potatoes are not rotting under the ground, but above ground they look to be doing pretty good. Back here we have more sweet potatoes, and they are just starting to vine and spread out some. On this back last row where the orange flags are, those are all sunflowers. Let me see if I can zoom in some, and you can see some sunflowers through there. So they're doing well. Let me see if I can show you all a ton of blackberries. Oh, there's honeybees on there landing on the flowers. Can you see that honeybee? Right there on the flowers. But there are blackberries. Oh, there's so many, and they go all the way back there to the house. Oh my goodness, guys. We have had so much, so the rain has been great for the blackberries. They have not dried out. But yeah, it's doing great. All kinds of pollinators on the flowers. So hopefully this is a good year. Here's the current status on the peaches. Quite a few of them there. Now there are still a lot that fall to the ground. Every time we have a storm, a whole bunch will fall on the ground too. So we will see. A lot of times we get a fungus there at the very end when it's time to harvest. And so we do not usually have a great harvest on peaches. But it looks super pretty right now. Grapevines have little baby clusters of grapes on them. So still teeny tiny, but birds tend to get after these just whenever they get ready to be harvested too. Apple trees are so loaded that the branches are just drooping down. So I am hoping this year ends up being a good one for apples.
But this one's not going down.
That one's not so much on there, but this tree here is loaded, and the one next to it, maybe they're the same variety. I don't even know. They were here when we bought the property, so I don't know varieties and such. But
Hey, look at these apples are going.
they look very similar, don't they?
Yeah, but they're not turning red already.
They're not turning red yet. No, they've got a while to grow still, baby.
Yes.
Yes. I see the sheep.
Come this way.
The sheep, are they coming this way? Oh, I I saw them. I came out here and I saw them. They came running up here. They were in the back pasture. So,
That's Rosie.
yeah, there's Rosie. Yes, I know. Them sheepy sheep. I see Daisy, yes. She's back there in the back with the other cows. Oh, and an update then too. So those of you, the tornado that we had back in March, the one that took out the 10-box store in Poplar Bluff that I shop at, we also had our metal grain shed here on this little pad, and it blew it away during the tornado and threw it against the barn, and there's a whole video on that. I'll put it in the description box. But we kind of moved the metal grain shed back here in a corner just to get it out of the way. And Shawn has been stealing bashed up pieces of metal off of this little shed. And he's been repurposing them to that chicken tractor that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So he's saving some money by utilizing this. And he doesn't have to go and buy metal at the store. He's just going to repurpose the bashed up grain shed for some chickens. And I don't think the chickens will mind. Do you?
Yeah, but if you do that, I think we need to buy a new one.
We will get a new one. We will get one to put the grain in at some point. Right?
Right.
Right. Anna followed me inside. She said she's taking a break from doing pecans. And what did you tell me you were going to do on your break?
Play with Miss Aaron's dolls.
Play with Miss Aaron's dolls. So Aaron, if you are watching this, the girls, here, we're going to go in the girls' bedroom. I'll show you what they've been doing today. Here you go. I had Anna, Abigail, and Rebekah were all in here playing with Miss Aaron's dolls. So for those of you that don't know, Erin is a sweet, sweet viewer of ours, and she didn't have children of her own, so she chose to bless us with her childhood dolls. She said that our girls play with dolls, and it would make her very happy to see them played with again. And they are definitely played with again. They typically live up here on the top shelf. There's a couple of them still sitting up there, and so that's where they'll put them whenever they're finished playing. But this is the fun that they're having today. And we have not put away gifts yet, so here are Abigail birthday gifts here for the day. Some of you might recognize precious things that you sent. We've got a big one down here on the floor too with some treats for a girl. Abigail, or Anna, picked out some Twizzler socks for Abigail. That was her choice of a birthday gift there, along with some sweet treats. And this is what Sarah made Abigail for her birthday. Some of you might recognize the pattern because Sarah made Rebekah a green dress in this pattern for her 3rd birthday, and then a blue floral pattern for her 4th birthday. So this is a pattern that Sarah's very used to doing, and Abigail loves the dress. She's already tried it on today, and it twirls, so she's happy that it twirls, and she put some cute little pink buttons on there to match it. So this is what, I think this is what Abigail's going to wear to the graduation party that we're going to on David's birthday. So David, I let them know that you don't get your birthday feast on your birthday. You gotta wait a day to actually get it. He's in here taking a break too. What are you doing on your break?
Reading Lord of the Rings.
Let me see. Show him the cover.
Lord of the Rings.
Reading Lord of the Rings. That's what he's doing on his break. A little duckling update. They're doing good. Oh, they're napping right now. They're sleepy little ducks. Sam's taking a turn on pecans while the others are taking their break. And Andrew fixed a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Abigail's or Anna's?
It was Abigail's.
Abigail's bike. So there's always some sort of bike repair to be done around here, it feels like.
Just about.
And Andrew, anything with wheels, you can pretty much fix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing's without wheels, like a tiller.
Like a tiller.
Tiller sometimes has wheels.
Yeah, you can attach them on there. So, Sam, I'm going to have a video for you to edit here in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. He just brought me, here's some show and tell here. He just brought me, this is part of the motor, right?
Yeah,
for your Jeep. And he said it was all rusty.
Yep, it was very rusty.
And you
Painted it up.
You cleaned it up and then painted it. No, almost looks too pretty to put back on there now.
Yeah, I can put it back on there.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off on today's video. I still have read alouds to do with the kids, and we're going to do that at lunchtime today since I didn't do it at breakfast. Birthdays kind of throw everything a little bit off kilter. So I have a little bit of catching up to do. It's going to be time for lunch. Abigail has chosen a homemade hamburger helper for her lunch. And obviously I can't have that now, so I will reheat. We had amazing tacos last night, and I had a taco salad that was super delicious. So I'm going to have leftovers while the others have homemade hamburger helper for supper tonight, or for lunch today. Supper is Daddy's invention, which I explained on the previous video what Daddy's invention is. It is primarily potatoes. So, I have some salmon patty leftovers in there as well, and so I might do that for my supper. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, I know some of you in the comments from Friday's video said, don't be sharing your health stuff with us, Janice. It's private, but I don't know how to do a YouTube channel, family vlog videos, and keep the secret from you guys. I think it would be pretty evident that something was different since food is kind of a main focus of the channel. So I don't mind sharing this stuff with you. Just please be kind. That's all I ask. Please be kind and supportive. I need that. I really do need that. But I think that's it. So, and we're going to be preparing for a niece to come, and then there's all kinds of fun happening over the weekend with her staying here with us as well. So that's what we're going to do for the remainder of the day. But if you did like the video, thumbs up. Please, please double check that you are subscribed if you intend to be. And if you could just by word of mouth share our family's channel, would really help us to grow. We are getting close to 35,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the support that you give our family and the love that you show to me and my children. You didn't have to send birthday gifts, but it was very, very sweet of you to do that, and you made my girls smile. So appreciate it. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Ozark.